Seeing none, they will stand. Do I have a motion to accept the claims? Or no? Yes.
Yes, I'll make a
Yes.
motion to accept.
Trevor makes a motion to accept the claims. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. So we have a,
I'll second it.
sorry. Contract with the, this Orbit thing's got me a little. All right, contract with the Orbit Soccer, it just handed to me.
Okay, basically this contract just states in writing what we've had with Orbit in the past years. There's one thing in there which I think we have some representatives from Orbit here tonight, that the only difference is what we didn't have in just by verbal instead of written was the sublease of the concession stand, which in the contract it says that Orbit organization cannot sublease any part of the facilities without park board approval. Other than that, the contract's just the same as it always has been, except it's in writing, which one thing in there that wasn't in there that Orbit has done in the last several years, they do pay for seed and fertilizer for upkeep of the fields. So that is stated in the contract as well. That wasn't in the original verbal agreement that we had.
Okay.
So is the subletting of the concession stand in this contract, or
It's,
is that a separate issue?
that's in this contract. They can't do anything as far as subleasing anything unless it's approved by you guys. And I think they're here to discuss that today. Yeah, if you want to come up.
Do you want to use it in here?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Hi, everybody. My name's Nick Webb. I'm the current board president for Orbit Soccer. We're a volunteer organization. We have fewer and fewer volunteers as the years go on. It's become increasingly difficult for us to staff the concession stand. What we are proposing is that we hire Carson Bodie to run the concession stand. He would pay $500 in rental at the top of the year to you guys, and then Orbit would get 10% of the profit from whatever our members buy as the season goes along. This would be each season you would get the $500 for the rental. We just don't have the people to staff it properly. By our estimates of what Carson will likely sell, we're going to make a little bit less than we did last year running to Sam's and buying stuff and paying people to staff it. We just don't have the people to do that anymore. So we think this is beneficial for everybody. You guys will get, $1,000 a year essentially with 2 seasons, and then Orbit will get a little bit of the profit to kind of help us out with jerseys and stuff like that to keep everybody out there. Carson is definitely going to tell you how great his stuff is. I don't know anything about what he's going to do other than his lemon shake-ups are super delicious. But is there any questions you guys can think of just on that sort of basic agreement?
And you said we didn't make money off of it before, right?
Correct.
So it sounds like a win-win to me.
Yeah, I mean, we staff the concessions. It's been a couple of years ago, but we probably tried it for 2 or 3 years, probably.
3 seasons.
Yeah, and then it just that last season we did it. We didn't have enough people that were using the concession stand for us to justify having somebody there and paying them to do it. So that's when we told the Orbit if they wanted to, they could take on the concession stand themselves.
So I assume, are we maintaining the concession stand itself, or are they?
Yes, we will maintain all of the facilities.
Okay.
But like in the past, the fence that's up on the upper field, we actually do the labor, and Orbit organization paid for the fencing. So that's the way we've been doing it.
Like
before
the
that.
steps too. I think
Yes.
the concrete steps are the same
Yeah.
way.
And that's how it's usually been, is as long as they provide the material, we do the labor to install whatever they want.
Okay. Or did you need to tell us anything about, or did he? You don't have to.
I hit
Don't
the
put it
lemon
on the
shake
spot.
up, so I think we, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can table it now and vote on it next month, or you could go ahead and vote on it now. But I'm assuming I'll have to talk to our city attorney, but if we do something like this, I'm sure we're gonna have to have another contract for a sublease with them about them paying us the initial $500 for each season that they go through, which it isn't that big a deal. We'll just, if they approve it, we'll just have to get the contract and then get the contract approved.
I mean, I'm ready to mobilize as soon as we're given to go ahead, because I didn't know that this was as big a deal as it ended up being. So I was ready and already ordering stuff by August.
Yeah,
I was ready to start.
we're 2 weeks into the season. We've just been staffing it with water and Gatorade, and one of our board members, we're taking turns sitting in there during the day to staff it because we don't want to pay anybody to do it.
And I'm ready to do, my full-fledged plan as soon as we get to go ahead and get the contracts signed. I've got the insurance as well. I have a certificate of insurance that we can give to the property. So when it comes to this, I'm good there. I've already talked to the health department. We've got all of that squared away. Everything's ready to go. Just waiting on approval.
Originally, you said that he was wanting some changes made in there.
Oh,
Just-
there was an outlet request. He has a different popcorn machine that's just significantly nicer than the one that's in there, but it required a different outlet. That was the only request.
I thought it was like a whole revamp.
No.
It was just the out, and I would still love to do that. That's definitely something that I would like to happen still. There is a popcorn machine in there, it's just slower and not as good, so I will use that as long as I can, but I would like to see if we can get that changed as well. But that's up to you guys.
And normally, we take care of all that stuff, and I can say in the past of what we've done out there, if they're paying us $500 for each season they have, I don't think that will exceed any updates or anything like that we've done out there in the past, unless it's something major, and if it's major, then we would have to take care of it anyway.
So we need a motion.
Hang on a second. Chris, I know you said you spoke with the health department already. Was that Priscilla?
Yes, Priscilla.
Okay.
So, Allison reached out, she had already applied for the
Permit.
for the building, so that's good until the end of the year.
Okay, that's why I was gonna ask if it will just transfer over for you.
Yes.
Cause I work with Priscilla for the Parks Department, so she usually touch bases with me about
And,
that.
Yeah, and whenever I got the kind of go ahead a little bit at the end of July, and so I already talked to her about everything, and we're squared away with her. Now, we will have to apply for a new permit
Okay.
at the end of this year.
There's a chance it will come to me
Yeah.
with all of our facilities, so if so, I can just
And we can
be the middleman for you.
I mean, we'll pay for that permit if need be as well. I also have the proper certifications to handle everything as well. So, health department wise, we are clear. We're 100%.
What is your season?
We have two. We run a fall season and a spring season. This one's over I think the third week of October. We kind of dance around fall break and make sure we don't have games. But then we do another one that runs sort of the early spring season, like right after school's out to, a little bit into the summer.
Yeah, I mean, do we need to table it just because
think,
I don't want to table it?
Can I make a motion that we as a board approve, knowing that it has to go to the attorney
For the contract?
for the contract, but we approve as long as everything goes through with that.
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Yep,
you.
thanks.
I know, I was just curious when he was gonna start selling the lemon shake-ups. Good tell him.
Once I get the approval, it'll go in.
All right. They are good. All right, thank you. Park Director report.
You skipped one.
We skipped
Oh, I'm
one.
sorry, approval to advertise for the golf cart fleet lease. I know,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
our lease is up this year on our golf carts. So I was wanting to get approval to advertise because we're going to have to get a new fleet for next season. So I'd like approval to start the advertisement for our new fleet.
All right, do we have a motion to accept the approval to advertise for the golf cart fleet lease?
I'll make an motion to advertise for the golf cart.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Park Director report, sorry.
Well, as probably a lot of you guys know, we had the Claude the first part of this month. So the guys were out there for probably a week and a half getting everything ready. The Recreation Foundation actually paid some money and redid some of the flower beds and stuff out there, so it really looks good. Got a lot of compliments on the golf course over the last month about how much better our golf courses is than other golf courses in the area, so it's nice to hear and get input like that from people, because my staff does a really good job out there, and it's nice to hear compliments sometimes on stuff like that. So we finally finished the range tee pad down on the driving range. We were short one divider, so we got it in. I think it was actually the week after the quad, so all of that is done. We're in the process of repairing the little bitty storm shelter behind number 9T, where it's started a lot of rotting of the wood and stuff, so we're going to replace all the wood that is rotted, repaint, and then add a metal roof on it, which might not be that good idea on the golf course, but I think it'll look better with a metal roof over there. It's kind of out of the way of everything. You have to hit a bad shot to ding the roof, so I think we'll be good there.
I think so.
We started this week, getting into getting ready for the marathon, which is the first Saturday of October. Repaired holes in some of the cart paths on the golf course. Our cart paths are pretty old, so some of the stuff that we repaired are stuff that could possibly damage some of the carts that we have. So we got them repaired thanks to David Flynn and his staff at the street department. They went out and pretty much did the most of the stuff that we needed done out there. And that is all I have.
I just have a question, and you may not be able to answer, but the Bedford Recreational Foundation, do they know, are they earmarking any of that money for anything that we have suggested, or do we know?
We really haven't had any meetings since then, so I really don't know. We should be meeting here in the next couple weeks that I'll know a lot more after
Okay.
that.
I was just curious. Recreation Director?
Isaiah is not here today, so I'll be reading his report for him. Fall pickleball started on 9/2. We had 55 teams. We play on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, 6, 7, and 8 o'clock, and the league will run through October. We closed the pool. We're still in the process of getting somebody down here to look for the leak of the baby pool. I haven't received any phone calls from anybody yet, so hopefully I'll still be in contact with them to try to get us somebody down here that can hopefully find the leak so we can repair it. Attendance was up over 224, is that correct, Amber?
Attendance was up from last year, yes.
From last year. We were up 224 people from last year.
At the pool?
Yes.
pool?
Which
Wow.
is, yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Last year, you closed early though, didn't you?
No,
Oh, it was the year before?
no, I don't think we
I was thinking
ever
there was
closed early.
something.
No. We had the Trash and Treasure on 9/5. We had 21 people sign up. It was very busy the entire day, and lots of the items were sold. This Saturday is our Cruising to Fall car, truck, and bike show. It will run from 10 to 2 at Thornton Park with the radio station. It's $20 to register a car. Registration starts at 9 on site. We will be hosting a cornhole tournament with that, hosted by the radio station, and sign up at wqrk.com. Anyone else you want to add with, what is it? Yeah, sorry, this is new to me. I just got this. The marathon, the title sponsor this year is McIntyre Brothers. The expo sponsor this year is Bedford Federal, and the volunteer sponsor is Parker Group.
I Our registrations are going pretty well for the marathon. We're within about
20
of where we were last year. Registrations are weird though. Half marathon registrations are up big time. We only have 3 people signed up for the 1 mile. So I don't know where we're losing those. So I'm working with Timber at the radio station, trying to come up with a couple of things of how to generate some more interest in the 1 mile event. So we did hear, as far as with the schools, 2 of the local schools lost their running club sponsors. So they are really late to the game on trying to get something going to get their schools back in the school challenge. So Parkview has 72 kids running right now in theirs. So hopefully we see some more come in from the other schools, but they're just kind of slow right now.
And usually it's totally opposite of what we have, because usually we're down on half marathoners, and the 5Ks usually just like
The
bigger
amount
one.
of out-of-town and out-of-state registrations have blown my mind. We've got Texas, New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I think the other day when I counted, I think we had 13 out of locally. I mean, they're just Louisville. I think we have one from Georgia. It's kind of weird, but
So the same
Interesting.
weekend of that is the
Fisher's
outrun.
Outrun
Yeah,
Cancer.
so I wondered if that affected us at all.
I'm sure it's gonna hurt some, yeah.
Did they change their date? Because ours has not changed.
they changed theirs last
Yeah.
year.
They changed theirs.
We were
Okay.
hoping it was a 1-year change, but
Okay,
doesn't appear that way.
yeah. I wonder if you could get the schools that don't have a sponsor, maybe they could do the 1 mile, because that would be.
So they put it out that they're encouraging past participants to get out and make it a family event. So they're trying.
Yeah.
It's just they're late getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We have a trip scheduled for the Covered Bridge Festival on Tuesday, October 14th. That will be $15 per person, leaving the parks office at 7:30 and leaving the festival around 3 p.m. We'll be visiting the Bridgestone location and must be signed up by October the 9th. And our winter sports signups for basketball, volleyball, women's and co-eds, and pickleball, men's, women's, and mixed, will be posted this month and will run through October, and then leagues will start in late November, early December. And that is the recreation report.
All right, well, if there's nothing else, then we are adjourned.